Hey, this is WhyBeAre back with Polybridge, and we're going to keep working our way through Zen Gardens, and after I do that, then we will be going back to Snowdrift. I haven't forgotten about it. I just wanted to get through Zen Gardens first. So the next level is called 2x2. So we have a mini and a mini, then we have a hydraulic phase, then we have a mini and a mini. Seems relatively easy, I guess. Just make a road. Oh, wait. We don't have a connection point for the B cars right here. So we're going to have to make a floating road for those ones. Okay. Oh, double weights. We're out of road. So we're going to actually have to move the roads into place for the B cars. I think we can do that with this road configuration. I don't think I need like any sort of slanted road here. Like I made these roads before I realized what was needed to be made, but I think it should be okay like this. All right, so now I'm thinking what I need to do is just get the regular cars across. Once I get them across, I can worry about the rest of this. I'll make this a little bit taller. Does it need to be taller? Like, I think it'll support itself at this height. It is a little short, but I think it should support itself. Then we could just save ourselves a little bit of time if we copy and paste this after I finish it. I almost missed that supporting spot, but if you didn't have that, I'm almost certain it would have fell apart. Like, I can double check, but I'm almost certain that was essential. Yeah, we need that piece, or we need more pieces in general. That might work if the other car didn't come down and suplex it. Let's make sure it can't do that by just duplicating the bridge up above. So can we support both of the cars just to go straight across? Perfect. That's all I wanted to do at this point. I just wanted to get that done. Now this is... Yeah, don't even look at this. This is not going to work. I mean, it was obvious it wasn't going to work, but... That's a good start. It's a good start. So now we could do something over here. For this one, we just bring it up. Like, if we go like that, we can bring it straight up and... Wow, I actually placed that like perfectly. I kind of just guesstimated it, but I think that's like the perfect spot for the hydraulics. That is as far as it'll reach. And right there, right in the center is where the next level is. So that should be like a perfect hydraulic placement if I remember to put the split joint, which I almost didn't do. So we'll go ahead and get those split joints perfect. Now we should be able to just lift that up and it'll carry the next car across, and then we got to worry about the other one. And we're probably just going to do something similar where we drag the whole bridge down. Just like that. Can the car cross it? Other car, I think... It's hard to say because the other car just dive bombed in there, but I think it would have worked if it wasn't for the other car. I think it would have. It's just real hard to tell, though. So let's see here. We could, what if we just brought this down like that or something? Okay, we have one hydraulic. Okay, so we have to do this one with one hydraulic, or we could go back and make the other one work with less hydraulics. You know, the bottom one's already set. I'm going to figure out a way to make this one work with just one hydraulic. That's what I'll do. So what if I did something like this? I have a hydraulic going like that, and then it extends it, so it just kind of lowers the bridge into the place. And then it's going to have to be supported like that. And I think this side will fall, probably. If I'm thinking everything through right. So these need to be solid. Those two need to be flexible. Now, I'm not sure what's going to happen with the right side. I can't visualize it right now. I need to see what happens. I'm pretty sure it'll fall, but maybe it'll hold itself. I'm not positive. Oh, I guess it's okay. But somehow I need like a gap there or something for the car to go through. And ooh, that is way too much extension there. I could just lower this down a bit. I guess we could go to maybe about... We'll try it with that one and see what it does. How's that? I don't know which height I'm going to need, so we'll just go real fast, real quick. See what that does for it. A little too low still. That car makes it across, though. No problem below it, so that's good. I wasn't sure about that, so we'll make it... How about... Yeah, that seems a little too low. We'll just do it one by one until it works, because it looks like it's not going to move a lot, but then it does. It moves a lot. I'll do one less until it works. Just keep going one less, one less, one less. Wait a minute. It's not even changing it, is it? Like, this is extending the same amount because it's at an angle mostly. There's better. Alright. Now we gotta get this bottom over here fixed up. So let's see here. Okay, here's an idea. A bad idea, probably. I honestly don't think this will work, but I'm gonna try it out. I'm going to match up this with the same height, and then I'm going to connect it like so. And then I'm going to put a split joint there. Like, this might kind of leave an opening for the car to go through, or it might just, oh my goodness, do that. Hey, if we time this right, it can work. We just gotta time it right. So maybe if I like just change the height on this, I might get different timing. Because if it rocks back and forth at the right moment, the car can get on it. Like that, yes! So bad of a design, but it worked. You always gotta remember that. If it worked, it's not that bad of a design. And what? Hey, I just set the record for, like, if I read these graphs right, the best material footprint was 137.97. Mine was only 134.9. If I'm reading that right, I just set the material footprint record. I must be reading it wrong. There's no way! I just kind of threw that together all haphazardly. Speaking of haphazardly, I didn't even think about if these needed to be cable or that, because cable is cheaper than steel if it'll hold up. Now this might just tumble the bridge, of course, or it can lower the cost and make it a more efficient bridge. Let's see. Okay. Well, actually, that didn't look right. Like, I was watching, it didn't look right. You know what I mean? Like, something's not right. There we go. See, the split joint was not right. It changed itself when I did that. Like, I could just tell the way it was breaking. There's no reason for the top bridge to have broke. Like, it's just breaking just to mess with me or something. I don't know. There we go. That's better. A little bit less budget. Same footprint, though. Didn't really change anything there, but either way, I am happy with this bridge, and I can't think of anything too crazy I could do to, like when I'm getting on these Zen Garden ones, is they're so difficult, the solution is already crazy. There's nothing you can really add to it to make it even more crazy like on the older ones. It's like, here's a solution, it's already crazy. There you go. So, I guess, that's that for that level. So let's go to the next one, which is called the Dangle Drop. We have a large paddle boat and a large paddle boat. Then we have the hydraulics, and we have the cars. And the only mount point is the balloon. And if the boats just come first, we have to make something that's not a bridge, and then it is a bridge. That's different. And then, okay, I'm trying to visualize this. I'm thinking, like, I have to make like a V shape that flattens out. Like, that's what I'm visualizing here. It's like a kind of, you know, we make a V like this, and then it goes flat. Although that's crooked, like that. And then somehow we hydraulic it outwards. Does that make any sense? Maybe a little bit. Oh, I don't know. I'll just make one side mirrored out and see what happens. How's that for a plan? So we'll go like that. Ooh, that might hit the boat. Let's not do it like that. Make it a little steeper, so we'll go like that, and then like that, and then we go like, or should it be straight up? If I do it straight up, would it hit? I can't visualize this. Like, I'm gonna have to have so many hydraulics all over the place. I can't just kind of say, oh, this will do this, and I can't do it, dude. This is like chaos. So let's just mirror this up first. Okay. What? I said mirror it, not do nothing with it. There we go. And let me just kind of support it so it floats in the air and make sure it doesn't actually hit the boats. That's the first job. So we'll just, I don't think that'll support. I think we need like a spot here that connects outwards. And we could connect it to there. This is, like I said, this is temporary, just to make sure it all supports itself. I hate it when it looks like it's going to click and then it doesn't. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. And then we could just support it out like, come on! Ah, there we are. So just like that. Make sure it does it. Okay, we need more supports. So just something like this to make sure it doesn't hit the boats. And then somehow we have to hydraulic this thing out. All right. Perfect. Except how in the world do you hydraulic it out? Good question. Let's worry about one side at a time, alright? That's the plan. So this is not going to be able to stay like that. There's no way. What I might need to do is, if I had a normal bridge, I have to visualize this like a normal bridge. If it was a normal bridge, we would have a piece here, or yeah, about there, and then it would kind of hydraulic to this, maybe, to make it work. So we go like that, and then it extends outward. Okay, we need a connection here, though. Do I need hydraulic or steel? Steel might work. Okay, no, we need one more connection. I guess. Or if we put a hydraulic here and extended it. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just throwing hydraulics all over the place. Like, hydraulics are going everywhere, and I'm hoping it straightens out. Like, I'm trying to visualize this, but it is not easy. Maybe? Like, that is the most unsure I've ever been. That might work, though. Alright, this side's kind of all different. Like, it's not symmetrical right now. That's not good. I'm gonna just get rid of all that. Then we're gonna just copy this, and I think I got rid of all the differences, so we can go. Okay. And this has to be a hydraulic. Like, if this works, I am actually impressed with my ability to visualize this. Like, I honestly was not sure about this. And something's different. One side's wobbling, the other one's not, so something's gonna snap. Yeah. I forgot to remove that. There we go. Please don't hit the boats. I'm really lucky right there. I thought, like, it looks like it might hit the boats. Wow. It actually, like, wow. I can't believe that worked. I can't believe that worked. Like, I did not think that was gonna work. I was like, you know, this is gonna fail miserably, but it's gonna be close. But it worked. That's amazing. I don't even have anything to add to that. I'm impressed with myself. One thing I'm curious about, though, do we need steel? We can save some money if we use cable, probably. At least these three. Woo! We need steel! Okay. We don't need steel in the middle, looks like, but the other ones, yeah. Because I can at least make things cheaper. I can't make them crazier. As you already see, this is pretty crazy, but I can make it at least cheaper. I don't know what else I could really switch to a cable, though, because it's so dynamic of a bridge. You know, somebody did with only $13,000. I don't know what you're doing, but that's amazing. Yeah, I'm happy with $20,000 here in this one. Because this needs to be a strong support. If it's cable, it just falls about. Yeah, I'm just saying, you know, I'm happy with this bridge. It works. So let's go to the next one, which is the only one. I said that in a weird way. Oh, well. So we have a sports car, then we have the hydraulics, then we have two large paddle boats, then we have the hydraulics, then we have the little bug, which is the blue car over there. Alright, so I'm going to start things off by just building a bridge that is for the sports car, and then I'll worry about adjusting it for the boats afterwards. So we're just going to go ahead and make a perfectly straight road, because I think we can do it no problem with these center supports here. And for over here, we could do something like this, which will hold up that section. If I have an under support as well, which I'll have to add in a second. But first, let me get these. Like, I'm all over the place. I'm like, ooh, this needs supports. This needs supports. Everything needs supports, so everything gets a support. It just takes a while to get there, especially when you click 4 times in a row or so. I could probably just copy-paste this, save a little bit of time. So, whoop. I said copy! Copy-paste mechanism is a little iffy sometimes, I swear. Like, what was that? It just jumped. The camera just jumped. Can't create any more roads. I know. I'm not trying to create a road. I'm just trying to copy it. Then we go like that, and that should support that side perfectly fine, and we'll do the same thing over here, and we'll bring it to about the water. I think that should be enough for a sports car. Sports cars don't weigh that much, at least they shouldn't. Alright, so that's good. Then of course the boats say, yeah, you like that, don't you? Too bad you're not gonna get to use that design. I had no intentions to. I didn't think about that. The middle's gonna flop about now. It actually is kind of cool that it didn't break. It just bent. That middle section. That's amazing that it didn't break. Alright, now we just gotta adjust this to get the boats to go through it, which should be pretty easy if I just do something simple like hydraulic it back. I could just go something like this, and might have to make it a little bit longer for it to clear it, so we go somewhere like that, and then we just mirror that. Make sure that works, though, before I work all the trouble to mirror it. Oh, yeah! I like that I forgot to put the split joint there. That was awesome. But yeah, that's why I didn't mirror it initially. The game is glitching up a little bit. Like, I'm dragging, but it won't let me drag. So I click around everywhere, and then eventually it'll usually fix itself. This time it's not, though. This time it's not. There we go. I was trying to just drag it over there to make it lean back harder. Is that going to clear it? Perfect. Then we just got to mirror that and get the other side. So we're going to... This is good to go. Okay, that ruins everything. We have one hydraulic. One hydraulic. I did not notice that until just now. Okay, that changes everything. Now we're going to use ramps because that's the best solution I got without hydraulics. We keep the one hydraulic here, I guess, and just work with it. So these can't be connected. That's not going to need to be a split joint anymore. We'll make it a ramp so it kind of goes up to maybe like right there, and then it'll pull it back after that. We could also probably bring this up so it's not as steep. Not that much. Like that. There we go. And then this side's gonna also have to be a ramp. So what if we go like this? Then I'll have to go above it to clear the boat. Is that really gonna clear it? Yeah, maybe not. Maybe it will. I'll just leave it, see what happens. Make this a little steeper. So there's the first section. Yeah, that was terrible. A little longer. No, not quite. A little shorter. Oh, that's gonna hit though. Alright, I hate doing this, but no grids right here. Just to make it actually make that, or not still. Make that longer. There we go. Except it broke it. I'm gonna go crazy with no grids right here. Because jumps are kind of like that. You need the smoothness. And the only way to get smooth is like that, really. Like that's the easiest way to get smoothness. Right here, I just need a center support structure because this is going to be standing alone. And without a center support structure, it just falls over as it did earlier. So then over here, we could just do another jump. This one's going to be even crazier than that one, though, because I don't have hydraulics to pull it out of the way. I'm going to have to, like, clear the bridge. I mean, clear the boat with the bridge. This is a messy bridge right here. So something like this. Might even want to put it over there as a connection point. Oh, it doesn't reach. You will reach. There we go. Just something like that. And then I know it's going to hit the boat, so we go a little bit up. And here's stupid mode again. Stretch all of these. We got to make a jump somehow. Just jump. Okay, the sports car's fast, right? It can make that. That's a huge jump. No way. Oh, I have a road left. Ha! That makes it so much easier. I didn't realize I still had a road left over. I thought I used them all up. So how about like that? A little bit taller on this section, although then the other car isn't going to make it at all. Okay, I need to work on the steepness here. If I go real steeper at the end like that. Okay. Now about that car making it, that's going to be difficult for him. Yeah, not happening. So I need to see if I can pull this out farther. I can. Go up a little, and then close as I possibly can get there. Sports car clears it. Good so far. I am right on budget. Like, this is no money left to mess around. And ooh, it made it. It broke a piece, but it made it. It's so weird. Like, why is it there's so many people in this area, and then there's like a drop off where I am, and then there's everybody else again? Like, what did I do wrong? I am in the no man's land, and everybody else is around me. What's going on there? It's kind of the same with the budget. There's just the drop-off point. The same with the joint stress. It's weird. Like, it's just weird to me that there's like the little drop-off point. I wonder if I can make it where it doesn't break apart. Like, I'm sure just a small adjustment on that with the way the bug lands will fix that. Just because it'd be nice if it didn't break. You know, I like having it break, but sometimes I don't want it to break. The other solution is just to add more strength to it, but then I'd be over budget. It's gotta adjust it where it has a smooth landing. That's all. Sounds so easy, doesn't it? I make it look hard, though. Boy, am I good at that. I don't know if the boat's gonna clear it on this one, but this is as smooth as it's gonna probably get. And the boat didn't clear it. Just barely. Like, you guys zoom in. And the problem is that it dips down a little bit, I think, when the car drives over, and it might not recoil back to full shape. I don't know. Alright, come on, bug. Oh, forget it. I tried. You saw I tried to make it where the bridge wouldn't break. But I don't care that much. I mean, that's good. You know what? I had a crazy idea. We could probably do this with one less piece of road. Like, that sounds stupid, but we probably could. I'm not going to try it on camera, but I'm going to spend some time to see if you could do it with one less piece of road, because it seems like you could. You know, I really wish I recorded myself doing that, because I literally just freehanded this without the grid, and it worked first try. Like, I would have looked so amazing if I recorded myself there, but I'm just like, you know what? This is probably going to take a lot of tweaking, and it'd be boring, so I'm not going to make people watch that. I just pop this thing up, and then first try, perfect, and then perfect, and then the bug's going to be perfect too. And I'll prove that I still have a piece of road left over. Also, I mean, you can count them, or I can just show you. Oh yeah, material footprint. That's what's up. Who got that low material footprint? That's right, I do. Lower than any of the ones recorded on the thing. Like, it can't be that I have the lowest material footprint out of anybody ever. Like, there's just no way. I don't know what's up with this. Like, there's no way. I don't get that. Like, somebody out there tell me, does this literally mean both of my designs have the lowest material footprint ever? Because that just doesn't seem right. Because I just kind of flop it together. Like, yeah, that's a perfect bridge. It's not even that good of a bridge. I just like, yeah, that's good enough. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. But yeah, I think that'll do it for this episode of Polybridge. So until next time, this is WhyBeAre. I'll see ya.